What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of our Atalanta career mode, and today, Roma and Sassuolo, 2 games for you as we look to get to winning ways. We haven't really done too well in terms of winning so far. 2 draws, a loss, and a win. We have 1 win, and then we have our Champions League game, which finished 1-1, which we kind of should have won. We haven't been finishing off our chances, and defensively, we're still trying to get used to the 3 at the back thing, so hopefully today we can do something with it. We are going to bring Barrow in, who played rather well last time around. Pasalic hasn't played yet, but he's slower than the midfielders we got, and we can't really afford to be any slower. A lot of changes are going to have to happen for this one. Sutalo we can bring onto the bench. We'll see what happens there, but this should be okay. Well, actually brings Sutalo into the starting lineup. And let's roll with it from here. So Roma, Atalanta, we need to start collecting wins. Let's go. Racing up this wing, Spinazzola. It's a heavy touch. We do win it there nicely. And now can we race forward? We can. This lovely stuff. Back into the space there, and Castagne's in on goal. And Castagne, can he slip it back? He can! It's 1. An early start here in Rome. And an early start for us, finally. We've taken the lead. I believe this is the first time we've taken a lead at any point all year. It's 1-0. Jesus. We've gotten it there. 1-0. I'm going to keep saying it until it cements in my face. This is how I want games to start. It's a lovely run there. I was going to shoot. I saw him make the run. It came back to him. He wasn't as wide as I would have liked, but Barrow makes no mistake on the finish, and whoever told me, I forgot who it was, I don't have your name on me, but whoever told me in episode 1 that he was a hidden gem, so far you've been proven right. He's a very good player. Bit of space here. I couldn't switch on to him in time. It's 1-1. 8 minutes. We're going to have to, I think we're going to have to, I don't know what I want to do here defensively. I don't know if I want to go on defend wider. I mean, we're wide there, and that just doesn't help that I can't switch on. It's an easy enough finish, and they've leveled it immediately. Pellegrini with the goal. Oh, God, defensively, there are some issues. I don't know if I want to maybe buy fullbacks who can play at the other side of center backs, or it's difficult. They're not very quick, and they're kind of being torn apart to start. That's not what I was looking for, but if eventually finds Barrow, who turns very nicely. Smalling on his back, but he cuts inside. Brilliant from Barrow! It's 2. Another for the 20-year-olds. 20 minutes gone. It's 2-1 here. We've retaken the lead. This lad can play. And it's a lovely... He does so well. He just cuts back inside. Smalling never makes the cover on the inside. He takes advantage. A lovely place finish as well. And it's 2-1 here on 20 minutes. It's a bit of space here for this man running through the middle. Almost found. It's good football here. Can we have that shot blocked? It's a good save. It's going to come back. There's space for him. Another good save. Can we get there? It's finally in the back of the net, but he's offside, thankfully. Jesus. Nice takeaway. One more. Muriel does well to take it around the center back here and cuts back inside him again. Oh, what a finish. What a goal by Muriel, who's just torn those center backs apart. And just after halftime, we extend our lead. It's 3-1 here. So well to skip beyond him, and then that flick back inside, almost Ronaldo chop-esque. And he just cuts back in. And then a lovely finish into that far corner. I thought for a moment he missed it, but he just tucks it just inside that post. A lovely goal. And we're 3-1 up. Played forward nicely. One more. Here's Barrow. Barrow, can he slip it back in? He can. Great touch. Brilliantly done, and what a save. Atarin, that touch was so good. And this is a great save. This touch here, he touches it into past them. Oh, what a save. Fingertips on him. Their fingertips on it. Can't even speak anymore as that header comes in. And it's cleared away. We win that, we can. Brilliantly done. And then he just couldn't get the pass off. Smalling gets a really good ball in. We head it out. Not quite. It's going to fall down to the top of the box. And inexplicably, we're just taking forever to close people down. Wow, what a save. He saved down to the post and out. Why don't we close people down at the top of the box when they have the ball? Everyone just kind of stands around. It's aggravating. We're trying to get a win here. It's much needed win. And we're not throwing ourselves at the ball. We gotta be. Does well. Finds Gomez. And Gomez is on it here. And Gomez cuts back as we look for a goal that would kill it. Though we've only got a couple minutes to go. As Temesa goes for it. And it's saved on. A minute to go here. And that actually probably should do it. Roma need 2. And we are going to come away with our first impressive win. We've led most of the game. There was only like a 3 or 4 minute span there where we didn't lead, though. They've pulled one back so easy at the back post. That's the issue here. The spread. And nobody gets back. Look, everybody, that's an easy run off the back. And he's no one near him. We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. Because defensively, we cannot keep this up. Another in the back of the net. We've conceded every single game so far. We've won this one 3-2, though. And we've got a win under our belt. But the clean sheet thing is worrying. The amount of goals we're conceding is worrying. But clinical that time round. And we've done well enough to grab the 3 points, which is very much what we need. And we have another tough game after that. Away from home to Roma is a good result. But another tough one here. Sassuolo. We are going to have a tough time of it again. Who do we start here? I think everyone's fit. It looks like everybody's fit. I want to start... What I want to do is I want to start bringing Barrow on the bench instead of Pasalic, who's slower than the options we already have, and he's kind of our emergency 5th option. So we are going to take him off and bring in another striker in Barrow. A couple of you tend to look at Piccoli and see what we can do with him. We might start training him as well. But for now, we are going to jump into it. Everybody's fit, raring to go. Atalanta, Sassuolo. Let's go. Coming forward here. Bit of space for Sassuolo. Nice tackle, though. One more. Can we get that through? We can. Zapata does well to skip around the center back, and he's racing through on goal. And Zapata, it's a lovely finish and off the post. There we go. 1-0. And are we starting to get the hang of it a little bit here at Atalanta? He's done so well as he skips inside his center back. He tried to cut back out there and make space to kind of finesse it into that corner, and he does just barely. He cuts in there. Ooh, the tackles are just coming in. It's just past the goalie's foot, and it dribbles in off the post. An inch-perfect finish it needed to be. But on 18 minutes, we've taken the lead. It's 1-0. Can't quite tackle that on. Does well to get it out wide also. Oh, that ball comes across, and oh, he's managed to nick that past the goalkeeper. How's he done that? How's he done that? The goalkeeper was so close. I also thought I blocked this. Not quite. Are you kidding? He's missed it with his front foot. And it goes in off his left. It just loops over the goalkeeper after accidentally hitting his left foot. Oh, are you kidding? The luckiest goal that guy will ever score. Right position, but oh my god. Lucky, lucky, lucky. That is super unfortunate on our end. And it's level here, 1-1 after 26 minutes. Can we nick it off of Sassuolo? It's a poor ball. And that's a poor ball also. Get a little bit lucky. Here's Ilicic. Can we race forward now? Zapata making the good run. And Castagne making one as well. Can we get it back to Zapata? And Zapata does well to hold on to it. And Zapata, it's a great finish. His strength showing up once again. Zapata, who's been very, very good today. And that's a great finish. A second for him, and we've retaken the lead. Look at this. Brilliantly done. That's a good first-time ball back. And he just muscled that guy off. And then he smashes it past the goalkeeper. No chance for him. Power and precision in the finish. And we've retaken the lead here. It's 2-1. Back inside. Center back carrying it forward and starting this attack. Malinovsky gets it out wide to Castagne. We slip it back in. It's Ilicic. And back post here. It's Hatzabo! Oh, I really could have shot. I thought he was a lot closer than he ended up being. Oh, that's a big opportunity I've kind of just messed up. Zapata can't quite get it to Ilicic, who was in a good spot. That's a massive opportunity for another goal, and we've just gone and messed it up. Simple as that. That's a good ball out here for Olsen. Oh, he's done so well there. He slips it back into space. That's a brilliant goal. He's done well to beat us there. I feel like a lot of our problems would be solved by having quicker center backs there, but he's just burned me. That's a good ball back, and this is a great finish. Power and precision there from the goal scorer. It's 2-2 just like that. And that miss at the end of the half kind of haunts us a little bit. Lovely ball, too. It's onside. There's so much space. Every time you loop it over the top, there's just a ton of space. We're playing a high line, to be fair, but it's causing all sorts of problems. How has that gone around? What a save. How has he nicked that around our guy? Unbelievable, that. Jesus. Nicely played. Can we flip that through one more? We can. It's a good turn. We can find Zapata here. He's holding on to it. Zapata, and he finds Muriel in space. And Muriel's in a good space! Oh, it's blocked away. Oh, that's a big block, and it looked for a moment like it might fall back post to one of our men. But it's just dealt with by Sassuolo. Not a ton of time here. One more. Can we slip it through? We can. Hatzabor does so well. Hatzabor cuts back. Can we find somebody? Just holding on to it. Malinovsky's going to go for goal. Is blocked away. 5 minutes to go here. It's clipped in. Can we get a header onto it? Not quite. Toloy. Popov. Malinovsky. We're still holding on to it here as we look to recycle. Freuler. Lovely football. And it's... Oh, Muriel. I couldn't even say his name. I thought that might have found the back of the net. Lovely football again. And we cannot find the goal. That gets headed out. And it's dealt with by Sassuolo. There's not a long time to go. A minute and a half. God, everyone's so narrow. And there it is. Half a minute to go. As we look for a late goal. But they're on the attack here. He's managed to bring him down. And this is going to be the last kick of the game. If you've noticed, all of our wins, by the way, have come when we've needed to score 3, which is... It's still the situation we're in that's just not good enough. It's going to finish 2-2 here. We had that win over Rome. We started well here. A couple of silly goals and things that we've conceded today against Sassuolo, but too many goals conceded is going to continue to be the issue. It's not an awful point on the road at Sassuolo, but it's obviously a game we would have liked to win going forward, of course. We'll see what we play next time. But things are starting to get a little bit better. We're playing a little bit better. We're going to have to sim some of these. One thing I am going to do... we'll take Castagne off. And we'll... A lot of you have been asking to train Piccoli, so we'll train this young lad. And we'll see how that goes. He's 64 overall. Plenty of room to grow, surely. But everyone else is coming along pretty nicely. It's just at the back, we're trying to find... You know, it's not even necessarily a fit or players. I mean, obviously, quicker center backs would be massive for how we play. But maybe if we drop back, preserve your team shapes when they get it. Maybe we do that, and then offensively, we go with fast build-up. And maybe if they come back when we lose the ball and then push forward when we get it back, maybe we'll kind of get that kind of balance we're looking for. It's going to take a little bit to figure it out. Of course, it's going to take some transfers. There are spots in this team I would love to fill out with some more players or different players and things, but we will see. Let's take a look at our youngsters. Another report came in. Nothing from Brazil that time. No, not you. Not you. Not you. You look pretty good. Not you. Normally in our youth, my youth thing, as I said, I only go for players who... We'll go with him. He would look pretty good even though he was 17. 15 or 16 and 94 being the potential is normally how I go. And then we kind of end up with, you know, a much better kind of rounded thing. We can go take a look at our youth academy right now because we've got some big youth targets to fill. Here we go. Youth staff, youth academy. And we've got some good players here. Goalkeeper may be a place we go, as this guy looks rather good to start. This lad right here also. Obviously, everybody has something to work on. Look at this guy right here. How quick is he? Quick, athletic, sprint speed. That's all gonna have to be worked on. But you know, for the moment, we have some good players in that academy, and our board objectives: sign 3 players with potential over 75 to your youth squad. Increase their overall by at least 10. So we have some movement to do. We've done the player signing bit. We've got some movement to do. And then 4 youth players to the senior team in the same season they were scouted. Play them in 20 matches. I think that's combined. I hope that's combined. If it's not, then that's just not happening this first year. But for the moment, we're playing pretty well. A center back coming through, a goalkeeper coming through would be nice. Some wingers coming through, of course, would be nice. But we have a lot to work on. Next episode, we will have Shakhtar, Lecce, and Lazio, and then after that a big episode with City, Udinese, and Napoli. So, you know, we're kind of going through. It seems that all our big dogs are spread out, which is kind of good. It lets us get some momentum before we jump into it. We can take a look at the standings. We got 4 points today, which wasn't awful, but the way the second game went, it would have been nice to get 6. As you can see, we are sitting in 9th. Juventus, Inter flying away, but, you know, we have some work to do if we want to get into that Champions League spot. We're 4 points back of it right now, but plenty of season left, and hopefully we can turn it around, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and peace.